Hi friends, in this video I will show you how to take a screenshot when a scenario is failed or when a scenario is passed. These two conditions it will be very useful while we are giving status to the higher management in our testing. While you have executing your test scenarios or you are running a test cycle, a higher management always want to see the test results and reports, and with some screenshots would be very beneficial. You can show what is exactly happened. So when we are running scenario, either the scenario may sometimes fail, most of the time it will pass. So in both cases, most of the time people will take screenshot when they are failed, because they need to know why it is failed, and they have evidence of that error scenario. uh, Today I will show you in both cases. If the scenario passes, we can take a screenshot. If scenario fails, we can take a screenshot as well. Normally I don't see anyone showing how to take a screenshot when scenario is passed, but I am showing for benefit of doubt in both cases. That's what I will do. I'll take screenshots in both cases. Here if you see my feature file, it is a positive scenario. Here I'm running my feature file. I'll take a screenshot and I will attach it to my reports, or I will give it to my higher management, that one. uh, how I do that? In Cucumber we have a hooks class. I can't say class in JavaScript side. So Cucumber has a hooks opportunity. uh, uh, in hooks there are two hooks there, uh, before hook and after hook. Before hook you can uh, do all the initial setup before you are executing test cases, like database creation or user loading or selectors loading, and initiating the driver, and that all the initial setup process will be done in before hook. After hook is like closing down the Webdriver and closing down the database connections, and cleaning up activities, and all we do in after hook. In Cucumber tool, uh, after hook we mostly use it for taking screenshots and reporting purposes. After scenario ran, so we need to know either the scenario ran passed or failed. So if it is failed, we can take a screenshot. If it is passed, we can take a screenshot. So whatever the screenshot taking logic, we can specify in after hook. If you see here, I have specified it's a pass scenario. If my scenario pass, perform this logic, like take a screenshot and write that file into my local directory. So that is what I am doing. Here I am taking a screenshot, and I am creating a image buffer, and using node fs module, file system module, I am writing that file to local directory. If you see in my project directory, there are no images. So once we run this our feature file, if all the steps passed successfully, we can see a screenshot here. Let's run our feature file. I'm running feature file. It's running my feature. After executing all the steps, it would take a screenshot for me. Yeah, my 3 scenario is passed. My 3 steps are executed and passed. So if I refresh my folder structure, I can see a screenshot. There you go. Good. So this is positive scenario. I have taken screenshot, which is useful once you run all your text pack, like 100 scenarios or 100 test cases. Once you run all the test cases, you take the while you finish the testing, the last stage, you can take the screenshot. Suppose the user creation, user is created successfully, you will see a successful message, user 123 has been created successfully. Take a screenshot, put it in our reports. So that is one use, positive scenarios. Now let's change our feature file, look for an element which is not on the page. So it try to clicks on the page. with some unnamed locator. It couldn't found, so the scenario will fail, the step will fail, automatically scenario will fail. So I am putting my logic here. I'm comment outing this positive scenario case. Let's initialize our negative scenario, where we are telling if your scenario fail, if your scenario fails by any chance, take a screenshot and no, this is positive scenario again. We need this because look like I have already wrote the code for you. Okay, if for example if my scenario fails, so take a screenshot and decode that image, put it into a buffer, attach that buffer into the attach property. This attach property is coming from the world file. In Cucumber world file, we can attach images, attach some text, attach some JSON text and everything. All that information will be available in reports, Cucumber reports. So that is the advantage of using attach property, and there is one more property called parameters as well. So these two parameters we can use. So here I am utilizing attach property, but I am attaching my screenshot here, but that won't, we can't see that one because that will be utilized in reports only in Cucumber JSON file, but we are not using that. Here I am using node modules file system module. So I'm writing that file to my current directory. So if we see my folder structure, you don't see an image. So this function will write the image to the current directory. So my scenario fails, it will create the screenshot for me. So for that one, I have changed to my element locator. So like I'm looking for CLLI, which I could not find on page, it will fail. So obviously it will take a screenshot. So I'm running the feature file. It will fail at a third step. Yeah. So my third step is fail. Reason, unable to locate element CLLI because it's not found on the page. So it's failed. So if I refresh my page, I can see a screenshot which has taken. So my error scenario also covered. So I can take a screenshot in two scenarios, either in pass scenario or in fail scenario. Why they are useful? For reporting purpose. You can take this screenshot at the ending of your scenarios, all the scenarios, take a screenshot, and the fail scenario also at the ending where it is failed, it will take a screenshot. If you want to take any screenshot in between the flow somewhere, you cannot use the hooks. You should use the take a screenshot function in the step definitions file, and like in this step definitions file, any one of the step you can take a screenshot and attach using the file system. You can attach it into somewhere in the your current directory. uh, that is three ways to, if you want to take a screenshot whenever it fails using after hook, when at the end of the execution something failed, you can take using after hook, but in the middle somewhere you want to take a screenshot, that is only possible using step definitions files. So in the step definitions file, use your Selenium take a screenshot function and take a use file system, node file system, and write that file to your current directory. So that's what I'm doing here. I hope this uh, lesson will give you some insights how to take a screenshot when scenario passed and when scenario failed. and whenever you want to take a screenshot in the middle, you can do that in the step definitions. Thank you for watching video. If you like my videos, please like them, and if you want to view more videos, upcoming videos, my upcoming content, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.